Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo February 2, 2023. The moon spends today in your career and objectives sector, encouraging you to set goals or remind yourself of them. You could feel a little divided now, however, as part of you wants light and easy interactions, and another part seeks a more profound connection or deeper meaning. There is some tendency to seesaw between decisions, feelings, and activities. Aim to focus on your responsibilities and productivity. Keeping things simple and appreciating things this way may be your best bet right now. The stars are truly aligned. A smile will surely cross your face as a twinkle sparkles in your eyes today. This is because your planetary ruler, mental Mercury, will soon be shaking off his snail's pace because he will finally feel the full effects of a double shot of espresso. With caffeine pulsing through his veins, he will soon reach the end of his post-shadow phase and can now mosey along happily into new skies and realms. This guarantees that if you felt like the universe was against you in recent weeks, especially regarding your personal or romantic life, the pieces are truly falling into place. Everything is going according to plan. You are right where you need to be with work and your career path as the Sun in Aquarius trines the Moon in Gemini. The airy trine indicates harmony, so you may feel like your consistent hard work is beginning to pay off with your overall career path. Because you have chosen a road less traveled with your work life, you may receive some sort of recognition for it. Others could commend you for your success or inquire about the unique aspects of your work life. Having the moon in your career sector during the Dwarf Planet series final days in your income sector has multiple advantages. This is creating a lot of confidence, insight and momentum across the income, work and career fronts, just as there is a growing call to keep your focus on the other side of the financial fence. It is all about having the right balance between money coming in and money going out, and to do that you have to be aware of your needs and priorities. Communication is the name of the game, and you take great care of those you love in this regard. It is important to you and also for a healthy balance, that your relationships are reciprocal. Look at your relationships and ask yourself if you are honestly getting as much as you give in certain situations. It is the same with diet and exercise. We need to eat foods that give us energy and exercise to utilize the food we eat. Balance and reciprocity are part of a healthy lifestyle. Don't worry if you have a lot to do on this day. Today it is sure to see you energetic and raring to go. Don't waste any time. Make your to-do list and start checking the chores off one by one. You'll find that you are able to get things done much more quickly than usual, leaving you a little extra time to spend with the family this evening. To have the moon in your career sector as Saturn moves into his final 5 weeks in your work sector is a show of solidarity. While Mars is back in direct motion and heading back into a third friendly aspect to Saturn, it will be after they both leave. Still working in harmony, the moon is acting as a bridge while ensuring your professional instincts and imagination are fueled as you move into the most defining weeks of this professional year. This comes just as a friendly aspect between Mars and the Sun in your work sector separating, shining the solar spotlight on both job and career matters. With the Sun less than 3 weeks away from your relationship sector and Saturn returning for his first visit in 3 decades in 5 weeks, things will take a more serious or structured turn soon enough. Until then, Venus and Neptune, the planets of love and dreams, are making the most of the time they have to work their magic. For now, it is more about what you want from your relationships rather than the when, where, and how, even if it feels more like wishful thinking. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Gemini today, which means that it's asking us to use our brains to make intellectual decisions instead of emotional ones. The Gemini moon likes to solve problems, even providing 2 solutions to every issue at hand. We could be extremely curious and want to understand things on a deep level, but we might have to turn over many rocks and investigate many situations before we find the clarity we need. You feel impatient, on edge, unable to relax. It's particularly difficult to find any peace. If you're normally calm and well-balanced, this is the stimulation you need to put plans you have been thinking about for a long time into action. With such an enterprising attitude, you may be overstretched. If you feel on edge, allow yourself the peace you need. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us inspire others to find their healing path. We may have devoted a great deal of time and energy to addressing our wounds, past pain, or traumas from childhood that we've never fully resolved. Indeed, we may not recognize the progress we've made until we are sitting with another, offering offhand advice. People now look to us for guidance because they know we have faced a personal trial. We may feel ill-equipped to share our experiences because we still feel as though the pain is raw. Yet we should give ourselves credit now. We have learned a lot and we have come a long way. And we have lots of knowledge which others can benefit from. Be an inspiration for someone today. You never know the impact you can have on another's healing journey through a kind word or by holding space. You expect too much and as a result become rather impatient. You need to take a step back in order to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Practicing restraint is of paramount importance, otherwise you are easily misunderstood. Be ready to accept suggestions from others. The stress you feel adversely affects your confidence. Get some exercise, take enough time out for yourself. There is no reason for you to relax. Give your body the workout it deserves. You notice how your vitality has a positive effect on the people around you. Build on your strength and energy. If you encounter a period of stress in the future that requires you to be as fit as possible, you're prepared for all eventualities. The cosmic weather is then exceedingly quiet until just before midnight, when the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We misinterpret something we hear or read, and are quick to jump to a conclusion. Something in the media or news may hijack our better judgment, causing us to react impulsively. We are actually missing an important piece of the story. Bad actors might see us in our vulnerable state and know that we are susceptible to manipulation tactics and deceptions. Don't make any important decisions based on the facts that you have now. In the light of day, they will reveal themselves to be clever fiction.